Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Kenya 6481 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Jordanian 4752 cleared to land runway 32.
Kenya 6481 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Kenya 6481 ready to taxi. Kenya
Ladies and gentlemen,
6481
please
taxi
pay
to
attention as we
runway
display the
05.
safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Austrian 8867 ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Austrian 8867 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Euro 7164 is on approach.
Springbrook ground. Austrian 8867 ready to taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you will join us again. Please remain seated.
Euro 7164 clear to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground Jordanian 4752 requesting taxi to the gates.
Austrian 8867 taxi to runway 05.
Jordanian 4752 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. All Nippon 8529er ready for pushback at Charlie 1. All Nippon 8529er cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. All Nippon 8529er ready to taxi. All Nippon 8529er taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. USA 7709 ready for pushback at Bravo 9.
ABUX 6574 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Kenya 6481 ready for takeoff runway 05.
Euro 7164 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
USA 7709 cleared for pushback.
Kenya 6481. Line up and wait runway 05.
Springbok ground, USA 7709, ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Super Green 6847, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Kenya 6481. Cleared for takeoff runway 05.
All Nippon 8529er cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Russia 99966 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Alaska 4226 is on approach. Alaska 4226 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Austrian 8867, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Super Green 6847, cleared for pushback.
USA 7709, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, ABUX 6574, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 3958 is on approach. FedEx 3958 cleared to land runway 32.
Super Green 6847, taxi to runway 05.
ABUX 6574 requesting taxi to the gates. Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. DHL 4719 ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Super Green 6847, hold position.
DHL 4719 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground, Russia 99966, taxi to the gates. ABUX 6574, taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Spinnaker 7762 is on approach. Spinnaker 7762 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Austrian 5817, ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Russia 99966, taxi to gate Bravo 9.
Alaska 4226 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
DHL 4719 taxi to runway 05.
Super Green 6847, continue taxi.
Austrian 5817, cleared for pushback.
Springbok clearance, good afternoon. Singapore 3753, ready for pushback at Charlie 4.
Austrian 5817, taxi to runway 05.
Austrian 8867, line up and wait runway 05.
Springbrook ground, FedEx 3958, taxi to the gates. FedEx 3958, requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, DHL 4719 ready for takeoff runway 05. DHL 4719 line up and wait runway 05.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Air Algeria 4141, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
DHL 4719 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Super Green 6847, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
USA 7709, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Austrian 8867, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Spinnaker 7762 requesting taxi to the gates.
Singapore 3753, cleared for pushback.
Air Algeria 4141, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Cargilux 3965 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Cathay 7500 is on approach. Cathay 7500, cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower, Austrian 5817, ready for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook ground, Air Algeria 4141, ready to taxi.
Singapore 3753, taxi to runway 05.
Cargilux 3965 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground, Cargilux 3965 ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. ABEX 7234 is on approach.
Austrian 5817, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
ABEX 7234 cleared to land runway 32.
American 6315, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Aeromexico 4064 is on approach. Aeromexico 4064 cleared to land runway 32.
Cargolux 3965 taxi to runway 05.
Singapore 3753, line up and wait runway 05.
Air Algeria 4141 taxi to runway 05.
Singapore 3753, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Spinnaker 7762 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Springbok ground, American 6315, ready to taxi.
Cargolux 3965 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
FedEx 3958 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Springbok clearance, good afternoon, Russia 8067, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Springbrook ground, Cathay 7500, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon, Iroquois 5053 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Cathay 7500. Requesting taxi to the gates.
Air China 90866. Cleared to land runway 32.
Russia 8067, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, ABEX 7234 taxi to the gates.
Iroquois 5053 cleared for pushback.
Russia 8067, taxi to runway 05.
Aeromexico 4064 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Springbrook Tower, Air Algeria 4141 ready for takeoff runway 05.
American 6315, taxi to runway 05.
Iroquois 5053 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon, Eva 5749, ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon, Cargolux 2416 is on approach. Cargolux 2416 cleared to land runway 32.
ABEX 7234 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Aeromexico 4064 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Eva 5749, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. American 6590 is on approach. American 6590 cleared to land runway 32.
Air Algeria 4141 line up and wait runway 05.
Etihad 4511 cleared for pushback.
Cathay 7500, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Springbrook ground, Air China 90866 requesting taxi to the gates. Springbrook ground, Etihad 4511 ready to taxi.
Sunwing 5833 cleared for pushback.
Air China 90866 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Air Algeria 4141 cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook ground, Sunwing 5833 ready to taxi.
Springbrook ground, Cargolux 2416, taxi to the gates.
Springbok Tower, Russia 8067, ready for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon, Etihad 7815 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. Philippines 77908 is on approach. Philippines 77908 cleared to land runway 32.
Etihad 4511 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, American 6590 taxi to the gates.
Cargolux 2416 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Thai 8017 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Etihad 7815 cleared for pushback.
Thai 8017 cleared for pushback.
Russia 8067, line up and wait runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Etihad 7815 ready to taxi.
Eva 5749, line up and wait runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Thai 8017 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. LATAM 2237, ready for push back at Bravo 1.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Boliviana 8790 is on approach.
Iroquois 5053, line up and wait runway 05.
Boliviana 8790 clear to land runway 32.
Thai 8017. Taxi to runway 05.
Jordanian 4753, cleared for push back. LATAM 2237, cleared for push back.
Springbrook Ground, Philippines 77908. Taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Ground, LATAM 2237, ready to taxi.
American 6590. Taxi to gate Bravo 10.
LATAM 2237, taxi to runway 05. Jordanian 4753, taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Air Canada 4778 is on approach. Air Canada 4778 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance, Ural 7165, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Ural 7165 cleared for pushback. Springbrook Ground, Boliviana 8790, requesting taxi to the gates.
Etihad 7815. Taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Ground, Ural 7165 ready to taxi.
Sunwing 5833. Taxi to runway 05.
Boliviana 8790 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Aeromexico 1484 cleared to land runway 32.
Ural 7165 taxi to runway 05.
Philippines 77908. Taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Russia 8067, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Iroquois 5053, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
American 6315, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Eva 5749, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Thai 8017. Ready for takeoff runway 05. Thai 8017. Line up and wait runway 05.
LATAM 5766, cleared to land runway 32.
Cargolux 2416, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Air Canada 4778. Taxi to gate Bravo 3.
LATAM 2237, line up and wait runway 05. Springbrook clearance, Russia 967, ready for pushback at Bravo 9.
Springbrook clearance, Alaska 4227 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Springbrook Ground, Aeromexico 1484 requesting taxi to the gates. Aeromexico 1484 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Austral 1574 cleared to land runway 32.
5752 is on approach. Lufthansa 5752 clear to land runway 32.
Jordanian 4753 clear for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook Tower, Sunwing 5833 ready for takeoff runway 05. Sunwing 5833 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook clearance was 6575 ready for push back at Charlie 1.
Springbrook Tower, Etihad 4511, ready for takeoff runway 05. Etihad 4511, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook 65 ready for takeoff runway 05. 07165 cleared for takeoff runway 05. Springbrook All Nippon 7408 is on approach. All Nippon 7408 clear to land runway 32.